Hello everybody, this is Crystal Guardian here to do another tarot reading for the collective. I'm going to be using one of my homemade tarot decks today, so we'll see what comes out in the energy. I'm going to call in the guides, guardian, spirit, ancestor. Please give us your divine guidance and wisdom in this reading today. Any negative energies being sent our way, please return them back to the sender. We ask this in the name of the Most High. Thank you. So we have once a liar, always a liar coming out. We have it's all about control. You warned them. The grass wasn't greener. So whoever this is, you gave them a warning that wherever they went to, the grass wasn't going to be greener over there, but they didn't want to listen. I feel like this is somebody who lied to you, somebody who was trying to control you all the time. Okay, they love bombed you. Then they decided to devalue you by running a smear campaign against you. I have a feeling it was when they went over to where they thought the grass was greener that they began smearing you. They could have even been smearing you before they discarded you. This is giving me like real narcissistic vibes here. We have the third party is receiving karma. Let's get a couple more. Okay. We have toxic connection coming out, and we have the ancestors are shielding you. So whatever this was, this situation, I feel like it was a toxic connection between you and this person, but I also feel like now between this person and whatever the third party, there's a toxic connection between the two of them. And if you were dealing with somebody who was a narcissist or had narcissistic tendencies where they love bombed you, tried to control you, were constantly lying and gaslighting to you, running a smear campaign against you, like this person is going to be toxic with whoever they're in a connection with. So I feel like they were toxic towards you. Now with this third party, I feel like that's also a toxic relationship. With the third party receiving karma, maybe the third party took this person from you. I feel like they did, because we have once a liar, always a liar. So I feel like this person was cheating, lying to you, off with this third party. You warned them that this third party was going to be, that the grass wasn't going to be greener with this third party. And they didn't want to listen. Now the third party is receiving karma. Their karma is probably having to deal with this person, because the same shit that this person pulled on you, they're now pulling on this third party. Lying to them, gaslighting them, love bombing them, probably smearing them, trying to control their every move. At this point, your ancestors are shielding you from this situation. I'm getting the feeling that this third party is receiving karma. If they were running around with your person behind your back, they knew about you, but you didn't know about them. They're now receiving their karma for this. And with the grass not being greener, I feel like the third party is also a karmic. Your person was a karmic. This third party is also a karmic. They're each other's karma at this point. And I feel like you got out of this connection because your ancestors are now protecting you from whoever these people are. Let's just do some tarot on this to clarify. So let's see. Once a liar, always a liar. Yeah. We have the Seven of Swords coming out. This is all about betrayal, deception, trying to get away with something. Somebody who's very sneaky and strategic, a liar, a thief. So this person has not changed. With the Fool coming out, I feel like they took a leap of faith towards somebody else, towards this third party. I feel like now you have your boundaries up with this person. With the Seven of Wands being here, They try to put you in competition with this third party as well. That's what I'm getting also with the Seven of Wands. This is somebody who's always trying to maintain control over people, and they will triangulate and put you in competition in order to get control over you, to try to sway your emotions. Now, with the King of Swords being here, I feel like you had to, I feel like you're normally in this Queen of Cups energy here. You're somebody who's compassionate, nurturing, you're empathetic, you care about other people. I feel like you put a lot of love into this person, but I feel like now you're moving towards this King of Swords energy where you have to make head over heart decisions. You have to establish boundaries with this person, because between the Seven of Wands being here to the King of Swords, this is speaking a lot about boundaries. So, and then with the ancestors are shielding you, I also feel like you have divine protection with the Seven of Wands being here. I feel like Spirit pushed you to make these head over heart decisions because you're normally in this Queen of Cups energy. This person wanted to keep you in a Queen of Cups energy because as long as you were showing them empathy and caring for them, even though they were hurting you, they were able to get over on you using your emotions. This is somebody who lies and likes to take advantage of other people, because it's all about control to them, who they can control. They try to control you. Now they're trying to control this third party. Yeah, this person broke your heart here with the Three of Swords. I feel like there was a lot of suffering and grief and emotional pain that you had endured dealing with this person. You took a big loss. Now, I'm not just saying like heartbreak from the betrayal of this person's shitty, toxic ways. I'm also talking about you took a loss in your life. I have a feeling if this person was extremely controlling, they would have stopped you from being around your friends, being around your family. They possibly could have financially abused you, told you to stay at home, and they would earn the money and support you and then financially abused you. Like somebody who's like this, if they're narcissistic and they're all about wanting to control you and lie to you and gaslight you, this is going to put you in an energy where you can't even function in your day-to-day life. Like when you pick a partner, a romantic partner, that is the thing that really determines how every aspect of your life is going to go in every situation. And if you pick the wrong person, it will absolutely destroy your life. Like the partner that you choose has so much bearing on whether your life elevates or just spirals down out of control. And I feel like this person's abuse had you spiraling even before you found out about third parties and ended the relationship with them. I feel like this person's just their behavior towards you, their mental and emotional abuse would just have your life spiraling down out of control. And then we have, so I feel like that is what this Three of Swords is about here. And then I feel like finally you either found out about this third party or something else happened and you walked away from the situation. You put this relationship to death here because we do have the Death card coming out. And this isn't just about endings. This is also about change and transformation, ending a cycle. So I feel like after you went through this heartbreak, you ended this cycle. Now you're transforming. You're now in this Empress energy. Whether you're a man or a woman, I don't feel like you're going to relinquish your control so easily in the future, either with this person or future relationships. I feel like you're going to hold on to your power. You're going to grow. You're going to develop. You're somebody who's nurturing. You have abundance coming in. You're now accomplishing things, like I said, that you would have never been capable of accomplishing when you were in this situation. So just know learn your lesson from this. Don't let anybody come in and control you. You ended this situation. You've gone through a transformation. You're now in this divine feminine energy, whether you're a man or a woman. Don't let anybody control you again. Don't let anybody have you trapped up in this Three of Swords, heartbreak and loss again. Maintain your boundaries. I feel like this person is going to try to come back your way. Keep your guard up. Keep your boundaries up. Keep this sword up. And also realize when you're establishing boundaries with this person, they're going to try to get some kind of emotional response out of you. Don't react to this person because that's what they want. That's what they're going to feed off of. Use silence as your sword. Don't let this person, even if they get to you emotionally, don't let them get a reaction out of you. Because when you let somebody have an emotional reaction, you give away your power to that person. So if they come in trying to upset you, trying to poke and prod a reaction out of you, take a deep breath, count to 10, feel what you're feeling inside your body, observe what you're feeling inside of your body. By observing it without judgment, you can detach from it. So that way you're able to just kind of calm down and respond to this person or walk away from this person rather than to react and give them an emotional reaction, because that's what they're looking for. That's what they're going to feed off of. So we have you warned them here. So I feel like you warned them the grass wasn't greener. This came out one right after the other. So I feel like they did walk away from this Two of Swords relationship with you. Now, you could have, we have the, not, I said Two of Swords, Two of Cups relationship. So I feel like when me saying Two of Swords, you now have them in a stalemate. I feel like this was a quick, sudden change that this person just turned on you and did a 180. Put you in a third party here with the Three of Pentacles. You could have been married to this person or in some kind of what you thought was a stable relationship with this person. Even if they were an asshole who was emotionally abusive and treated you like shit, you, I feel, believe that they were faithful. You had some type of commitment here with them with the Four of Wands. This was a romantic partnership here with the Two of Cups. And I feel like they left you and moved on with the Six of Swords here in a hurry, because we have the Eight of Wands. Now that's about fast, rapid change. And the Six of Swords is about moving on, leaving things behind. So I feel like you believe that you were in a stable, committed relationship with the Four of Wands and the Two of Cups here. You thought this was a committed relationship. You felt in your head it wasn't perfect. This person could be an asshole. I feel like I said, with them being a liar and then the smear campaign and the love bombing, I feel like they gaslit you a lot to make you question your own sanity, your own reality. And then all of a sudden, you found out that they had you in some kind of third party situation here with Three of Pentacles, and they just moved on from your relationship and left you behind like you meant nothing with the Six of Swords. And I feel like you could have warned them. They thought they were moving on to a better situation, that the grass was greener with this third party. But you warned them that things weren't going to be better with whoever this third party is. Now let's see, what is the grass wasn't greener here? And at the bottom of the deck, I see we have the Tower. So I feel like now, whoever this person is, they're going through these Tower moments. And this is their karma for the way that they've treated you, with the Wheel of Fortune being here. So now, I feel like the grass wasn't greener wherever they went off with this third party. They're now receiving their karma, and their karma is shit is now falling down around their head, because I feel like whoever they moved on with is just like them. And I feel like they're now creating Tower moments in each other's lives. Why is smear campaign here? Now, if this person was cheating on you with this third party, they would smear you before they left you. And the reason that they would do this is because they don't want to look like the bad guy. They want to look like the victim. So they're either going to try to reverse discard you by pushing your buttons to the point where they get you to walk away and break up with them so they could go off with this third party, or they go around, or they could do both. They go around and they smear you to everybody that they know and everybody that they have access to that you know, so that when the relationship ends, they can look like the victim and not the villain. So what they would have done is, if they had a third party and they were getting ready to discard you, go around and shit talk you to all their friends, all their family, could have even gone to your friends and family and said what, like, that you were abusive, that you were the monster. Meanwhile, they were the fucking monster. Just so when they left you, they could say, oh, well, they were abusing me. They were so mean to me. They didn't appreciate me. So I had to go on where to what I thought would be better, and oh, they didn't love me, and this and this and that. Just trying to make you out to be the villain so that they don't look like the bad guy while they're doing all of this sneaky crap behind your back, because we did see that they were in this Seven of Swords sneaky fucking energy. Now I feel like, oh, we have a lot here. Now I feel like they put you in competition here with the Five of Wands. They created a lot of conflict and tension and strife. Like, this is somebody who would create fights with you just to have an excuse to run off to the third party. Now, with the King of Pentacles being here, I feel like this was part of the smear campaign, that they tried to look like this King of Pentacles. They tried to look like they were the person who had security, who were disciplined, who was generous. But if anything, I feel like they were a King of Pentacles in the reverse. This is somebody who is stubborn, greedy, self-indulgent. But they were trying to paint themselves, while they were smearing you, as this King of Pentacles, as somebody who was disciplined. Like I said, like, they tried to make themselves the victim and you the villain. And they would create these conflicts in your relationship just so they had an excuse to go around and shit talk you and run off to this third party. Because, like I said, they thought the grass was greener over there with that third party. They made this decision here with the Three of Wands, that they were going to move forward into this other relationship. They thought their happiness lied there. They left you out in the cold with the Five of Pentacles. They didn't give a shit that you were, if you were in a state of loss, isolation, insecurity. They just wanted to go off and chase where they thought their happiness lied, which was with this third party, after they created all kind of conflict and chaos and devastation in your life. Because they, like I said, thought the grass was greener over here with this other person. Didn't give a shit that they left you out in the cold. Just made this decision to move forward to what they wanted without any concern for your feelings at all. And this is somebody who, with the Ten of Pentacles being in here in the reverse, this is somebody who you were never going to have a Ten of Pentacles with. There was always going to be a lack of stability. Any success you had with them during the love bombing stage, you might have felt like this was your person when they came in love bombing you. Now, they would have love bombed you in the beginning of the relationship, but they'll also intermittently love bomb you as well, because that keeps you hooked, just waiting for those little crumbs of love. That keeps you from walking away so that they can breadcrumb you and put you on the back burner. So any success that you had with this person, it's going to be fleeting. But at the same time, this person, now that this third party is the new supply, is now their main supply, because now you've got your guard up and your ancestors are shielding you, they're not going to have any success over with this third party either. This third party is not going to have any success with them. The same shit they did to you, it might not have been immediate, because if this third party was cheating with your person and this person was a narcissist, they were doing all this shit to you, they would have been love bombing this new supply, this third party, while they were devaluing you. Once you walked away from the situation, or they walked away from you, once you put your boundaries up and wouldn't let this person back in, or if your ancestors were shielding you and stopping this person from coming back towards you, now the third party becomes their main supply. So now everything that they did to you in your relationship, they're now going to do to the third party. So there isn't going to be any 10 of Pentacles for this third party either. And that is the karma that this third party is receiving now. They thought it was all shits and giggles when your person was treating you like shit, running around behind your back, doing all this crap to you. Now, the new supply, the third party, is the main supply. Now, all the shit that they did to you in your relationship, they're going to do to this third party. So let's get the love bombing. And like I said, they most likely love bombed you in the beginning of the relationship, intermittently throughout the relationship, to keep you stuck and hanging on. Now they love bomb this third party when they hooked up with them. Now they're going to do the same shit to the third party that they did to you. So we have, with the love bombing coming out, we have the 5 of Swords and the Chariot. So 5 of Swords is somebody who, like I said, this is a sneaky motherfucker. This is somebody who will do anything to win at all costs, creates a lot of conflict, creates competition. So, like I said, they could have even been smearing you to the third party to create like some kind of triangulation. While they're love bombing the third party, they're smearing you to anyone who will listen. They're telling the third party how awful you are when they're love bombing the third party to get them under their control. So, yeah, this is somebody who is very fucking sneaky. He'll do anything to win at all costs. And the 5 of Swords is also about abusive relationships. Somebody who's a bully. So I feel like this person hasn't changed. They're never going to change. Now with the Chariot coming out here, I feel like this is them moving on after devaluing and discarding you over to this third party, still in this sneaky ass energy. Now they could be also, with the third party receiving karma, finding new third parties, new supply, and treating this old third party that they cheated on you with in the same shitty way that they treated you. And I feel like now they're moving on. They're still with this third party, but they're now putting that third party in third parties, if you understand what I'm saying. They could even be trying to come back towards you with the Chariot being here. Now, this is about movement and control and departure. So I feel like they could have moved on from you to this other person. Now I feel like they're either moving on to somebody else to victimize, or they're going to try to come back to victimize you some more. I just want to get one more card to clarify this with the love bombing. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Cups. So I feel like they're going to try to come back to love bomb you some more, to drag you back into this situation, to triangulate you against this third party that they cheated on you with. Because they're still in this 5 of Swords sneaky ass energy. And they want to put you in competition. They want to have this love triangle going. They get a thrill out of it, basically, because they're toxic. So they try to use this third party to put you in your place, to get, like I said, get an emotional reaction out of you, to feed off of you. Now I feel like they're going to come back your way with this love offer to try to put the third party in their place and get an emotional reaction out of them. because, like I said up here, it's all about control with this person. And I feel like you're over here in this Nine of Pentacles energy. You're now reaping the fruits of your labor. You're now self-sufficient. You've gained your independence, I feel, after getting away from this person. I feel like your ancestors helped you go in and do some healing work, find your inner strength. Now you're feeling more independent. And this person sees that. That's why, another reason why they want to come back your way. Because with this love offer, like I said, they want to breadcrumb you, keep you on the back burner, while triangulating you to put this third party in their place so that they can control this third party. And this is, with the moon here, this is them just trying to cast more illusions and cause fear and anxiety in you and the third party. So let's see why the third party is receiving karma. So we have the Seven of Pentacles, we have the Ace of Cups, and we have the Six of Cups. So I feel like this is what's going on. Yeah, they're going to try to come back towards you. With the Ace of Cups being here, this is about a love offer. They're going to come back to you, their past person here, with the Six of Cups, trying to reminisce, trying to get you to think about happy memories that you shared with them, trying to get you all in your feelings so that they could get you back here with this Ace of Cups, offer you, try to reconcile with you, trying to come in with a new romantic proposal for you. And this is because with the Seven of Pentacles here, they see you putting in this long-term hard work on yourself. But they also, like I said, want to affect this third party. They're trying to basically come back in your way because, like I said, they see you working on yourself and they want to also kind of cast, what's the word I'm looking for? They want to stop this third party from moving forward, like having any perseverance, having any sustainable results. Like I said, when the Three of Swords came out, this person, their abuse would have affected and ruined your whole life, basically. Would have created blockage after blockage for you. Now they want to create blockages in this third party's life. They want to wreck things for this third party the way they wreck things for you. They're going to do that by throwing this third party off kilter, by stopping them from working towards any long-term goals that they have in their life. This is basically them coming back towards you to try to put the third party in their place so that they can have control over this third party. And with the Ace of Cups to the Six of Cups, this is 7 cups together. The 7 of Cups is all about options and casting illusions and bullshit offers. So don't trust this person. They're going to come back to you, but it's going to be a bullshit offer just to throw you off of your path of hard work so that you have no sustainable results, and to fuck with this third party and throw them off kilter as well. Because whoever this is, they're fucking toxic. No matter what connection they get in, it's going to be toxic. It was toxic with you. It's toxic with this new person. We have the Six of Wands to the Devil to the Lovers. So, yeah, this person, I love when my cards clarify for me like this. You're now moving towards your victory and success, your public recognition. Like I said, with the Six of Pentacles being here, I feel like, and then we saw the Nine of Pentacles as well, I feel like you're starting to reap the benefits of your hard work. You're starting to see sustainable results. You're starting to find your independence. You're starting to achieve victory You could be receiving public recognition, even if it's just like social media. You're posting pictures and this person has access to it. They see that you're looking better, you're doing better, you're out there living your life, enjoying yourself. This person is obsessed. They're in devil energy. Like I said, they're toxic. We have toxic connection to the friggin' devil, to the Lovers coming out. So that just tells me, like, just like I said through this whole reading, this is somebody who is extremely toxic and destructive. They're going to destroy anyone they come into contact with in a romantic setting. Basically, they want to have control over you. They want to have control over anybody that they're in a relationship with. They're extremely destructive. They're extremely codependent. They could have addictions. They have demonic attachments here. This is really what I'm getting from this reading. Anybody who is in a romantic situation with them, they're going to do this shit too. So my advice, your ancestors are trying to shield you from this person. Stay the hell away from this person. Don't let them back in. Don't let them use you. Don't let them breadcrumb you and come back in and try to manipulate you just to triangulate you with this third party, because they want to have an emotional response out of you. They don't like the fact that they're losing control. If you block them, if you put boundaries up against them, they don't like that because they no longer have control over you. They no longer can get an emotional response out of you. And they're also going to try to use you to triangulate you with this third party, to keep this third party off kilter and put them in their place and have control over them as well. So, yeah. Ancestors are shielding you because this person, if you let them back in, they're going to create this 10 of Wands moment for you where your life is filled with nothing but burden, competition, hard work. You're going to carry all the weight and responsibilities of the relationship with this person. They're just going to continue to stab you in the back here with the 10 of Swords. You're just going to keep going through betrayals, loss, defeat, deep wounds. This person is just going to keep wounding you. It's who they are. They're not going to change. They're going to do this in every relationship that they're in. You have bigger and better things on the way here with the Ace of Pentacles. You're now walking into your abundance. You have new opportunities coming in. Don't go back to this person who's just going to leave you burdened and stab you in the back again. Your ancestors are trying to warn you, stay the fuck away from this person. They're toxic. They're in this devil energy. They want this control over you. They're never going to change. They talked a whole bunch of shit about you when they're probably still talking shit about you. They talked shit about you when they were with you, and they talk shit about you probably still to this day. They're just a toxic asshole. They're never going to change. They're now putting the third party through exactly what they put you through. Just stay away from this person. You're now investing in your own future. You're now gaining your own independence. You have these new opportunities coming your way. Don't let this person come back and destroy any victory, any success that you've had. So that's the reading. If you liked it and it resonated with you, drop a like, comment, or subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next reading. Have a great day. Bye.